Oh, there goes another arrow. We just did a Robinhood here. Not exactly on purpose, and that kind of sucks. And even before I shot center, I was like, man, that other arrow is a little bit in the way. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of 1000 Hobbies. We're back with some archery today. So this will be a video about the round 2 of shooting my new release, the Nock to It by Nock on Archery. So that first video, if you guys haven't seen, I'll link it right here, was kind of my first shots, first look at shooting this with this release. So we're back out here for another day. Gonna try to get some reps in and try to not punch the trigger like we did in that last video the whole time that I didn't know I was doing. So again, if you guys haven't seen it, check that out, but this will be kind of the V2 of episodes. So we will test it out. Again, we're here at 18. Typically I try to get to 20, which is as far as I can go here, but I ranged this last time and it was 18. So we will go with that again. And I have updated a little bit on my target since it's pretty blown out. I drew 4 little dots in the 4 little squares. So I'll shoot those and then 1 in the center after. Okay, a little high. Was holding just above it. I have not adjusted the draw length or anything on my bow. I did feel like I might need to do that, so I still have to make it into our local shop and see what they think about my draw length with this release, because I feel like it's a different draw length between this and my index finger release. So I'm not sure. I want to definitely get that double checked. Okay, not bad. A hair high. Still a little high on that one. Almost right on, a little bit left. Little left again. And we'll go straight for the center target this time. A little left. So I am still curious if I need to move my sight a little bit because I'm consistently a little bit left. Still kind of concerned about that draw length. Let's go check it out. So oddly enough, that last shot felt like, for me, my best shot, I would say. That last shot felt like the best shot for me in terms of pulling through, which is what I'm trying to get better at. A little bit off, a little bit left. So this is kind of the grouping that we got on this round. As you can tell, going for some of those dots, definitely a little left on basically everything. Boys out. I need a new target too. This yellow part is getting destroyed. All right though, not too bad for the first round. Definitely a little left. It is definitely still weird to get my finger on there, because as soon as I get my thumb on that button, it's like you want to just pull it, just like punching the trigger with the index release. But the whole point of this was to try not to punch the trigger. So the last one definitely felt the best. But again, we're going to have to review this footage because I thought I was doing good last time. Okay, here we go. Round number 2. See, left again, but at least my shooting feels good. At least I feel like I'm getting my thumb on there, slowly trying to pull through the shot. I would like to watch this footage to see. Go for the right. Okay, that one I felt high. I felt like I'm not pulling through slow enough on that one for sure. I was a little high. I was right on when I felt like I knew I wanted it to release, and it didn't. And then that was my mistake. Okay. I know that one was low, but I'm feeling like some of these I'm starting to get the hang of the slow pull through. It is just a different feeling than I'm used to. So that one was low. Okay, that one felt good. A hair left. I'm getting an idea or a hint that I shoot a little left, and that's always kind of been the case, but I've never really changed it. I felt pretty good most of the time, so I don't know if it's this release, if it's my anchor point with it being different now, that I'm just pulling through more and it's shooting left. But if I do consistently shoot like this forever, I'm going to need to change my sight. Left. I think I probably will definitely have to do that, but that round felt a lot better. I'm starting to actually feel getting my thumb on there, and I'm, instead of like punching with my thumb or like pulling with my thumb, I'm trying to pull my whole hand slowly back, and that I feel like is allowing the pressure on the thumb button to go and release, because all of those felt pretty good. Also picked up this cool little quiver by Kafaru. It went on sale, so it's got this cool like multi-cam on it. Okay, better on round 2. Let's go for round 3 now. Got all the distractions. Got a butterfly flying over me, got a fly on my leg, a little bit of wind. Okay, that one was a little low, but feeling like I might be getting the hang of the pull through at least. Again, I'll have to watch. Okay, a little bit left again, but elevation on that one looked pretty good. Oh, a little high, a little left. Kind of felt that one. Okay, a little high. Kind of by my first arrow. Oh. All right, well, there goes another arrow. Gosh dang it, you guys. Okay, well, I can at least say consistent, but this 20-yard range, it's not good to shoot 5 arrows because this is the second time I've done this. I was shooting for the center target and I shot a little bit high, and well, we just did a Robinhood here. Not exactly on purpose, and that kind of sucks. That might be kind of cool if like you did that on purpose. Wasn't doing it on purpose. I was about 2 inches high on my center shot, and just did a Robinhood. Dang it. This could get expensive if I keep hitting my arrows like that. But you can kind of see, so the bottom one, this one, was my first shot, so I was a little low and left. That was my second to last shot, a little high left. This Robinhood one was a little high left again for my third. My fourth shot was high left. I'm like high left about an inch on all of these. And then this Robinhood was going to be in the center. And I know it kind of looks like that's a pretty far off shot for center, but if you're looking at the angle, if you look at the angle that we were looking at, that high, my second shot that was a little high left was angled. So my arrow was kind of angling down. And even before I shot center, I was like, man, that other arrow is a little bit in the way, but I'll just try to stick it in the center. And I was about maybe only an inch high because that arrow was there. So anyway, that kind of sucks. I'm losing arrows. Alrighty, guys. Well. Our episode 2 of Shooting the Nock 2 at release, the new one. Well, I had a shot up in the top right corner. It's my second shot, and I was shot about a little bit left, about an inch or two left. Well, it was about 3 inches high of center. Last shot, I was going to shoot the center, and I realized that this arrow kind of looked like it was angled where it was kind of blocking my line, my sight of the center. And I was like, if I shoot just to the left of that, I should be okay. I was not. I had been thought right before I was going. I was like, I might hit that arrow, but I think I'll be okay. Obviously not. That's pretty crazy. I mean, just wild. Busted the nock, went straight in, crazy. So we lost those 2 arrows. I'll be able to keep the field tip out of this one. If I could pull this one out, we might be able to keep that field tip, but I'm not sure. Whoa. But pretty much just lost 2 arrows. That sucks. But I did feel like, I do need to review the footage. I do feel like I was actually able to get my thumb on there and think about pulling back rather than using my thumb to like punch that thumb button. So I'll have to review the footage. We're going to get that out and check that out in a second. But overall, the second day, feeling a little bit better with it. I did shoot a little bit after the first episode. So this is the second thing I've filmed with it, but it's not the second time I've actually shot with it. I shot with it a couple of times before because I try to practice pretty often, but I've been out of town and stuff. So this was like my maybe second time back from when I was out of town shooting, and I decided I finally had a couple hours, figured I'd make a video for it and do my update on second time shooting the nock video for you guys. So I feel like I'm getting better. Gonna have to review the footage, but overall today I did feel on a couple of them that I felt like you get that kind of, when you do it right, you get that kind of uncontrollable pullback once it releases. So I know when I'm just kind of punching it and I don't get that, that's when I'm punching the thumb. So hopefully we're getting a little bit better. Accuracy's not bad. Might have to move the sight a little bit left because everything I was shooting was about 1 inch to the left. But I don't want to do anything with that until I take it to the shop. Make sure that I'm anchoring right, got the correct draw length and everything like that. But anyway, gonna review this footage, check it out, see how we look today. All right, we're gonna check some of this footage out. So the first shot looks like I got my thumb where it's touching, but I still kind of am punching that trigger. A little high? On that first shot. Let's watch a couple of them. Okay, still pretty quick punching on the second one. Let's see this third one. I feel like I got better towards the end. There we go. That third one was it. Now that I'm watching this third shot, what I realize is I'm getting my thumb to where it's touching the button, but I was still punching on some of them. But that third shot, when I really tried to wrap my thumb, instead of getting it to where it's just touching the thumb button, I tried to get my thumb where it was in the crease of my thumb and really kind of curl my thumb around it and then pull. And that's what actually had some of the pull through. This third shot, to me, looked like a better pull through. Let's watch this one. Okay. Little lefty. Okay. I think my overall thing is we're getting better. We're getting there. Baby steps, right? It's still not, it's not perfect. I have definitely, like I watched John Dudley shoot, and man, he's more pulling, like obviously he's like one of the world's best, but I'm at least getting my thumb on the trigger and not punching right away. However, I think what helped me at the end was wrapping my thumb around the entire thumb button, or almost around, because it's in the crease of my thumb. I don't want it right here where I'm just pulling it with my thumb, and I don't want it too far deep. I felt like when I have it in the crease of that thumb and I curl my thumb and then I start pulling, that's what releases the tension on the thumb button and it releases the arrow. I'm putting that through in my head. So I think this is kind of cool. It's like what I used to do with gymnastics. If you guys didn't know, the reason this whole channel started was because I trained for 20 years of my life to do gymnastics and compete at the highest level. Got to 2 Olympic Games, absolutely loved it, but I missed out on a lot when I was a kid. So that's how this channel even started, was wanting to get out, now that I'm not competing, get out and do these fun things, do archery, do jujitsu, do camping, snowboarding, hiking, fishing, all that cool stuff. So what I'm realizing that's similar to this for archery is filming and watching yourself. We did that with gymnastics and skills and moves, and watching was a huge way you could kind of help coach yourself. And I'm finding that with archery because I'm thinking I'm doing something and then I'm not when I'm watching it. But now I'm kind of tweaking things and piecing them together. So it's kind of cool to see. Now I realize that getting my thumb around and curling it around and not, instead of trying to like punch that trigger, I'm just curling it around, feeling that thumb button, and then just trying to slowly pull through while you're staying on target. And I think I'm actually getting better. So that's pretty cool to see. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this one just as much as you guys liked the last one. For some reason, I didn't think that this archery stuff would really kind of take off. And the last video was epic for this channel. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the tips. There was a lot of tips and comments on that video. So if you guys enjoy it, if you guys are learning, stick along because we've got a long way to go. And again, if you guys have more comments on what my criticism of myself or what I'm saying, let me know down in the comments because again, I'm still trying to learn, and especially with this new release. So pretty cool, pretty epic, and more to come. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.